Go.
Hi, I'm Max. Can I ask you something? If you would like to play video games right now, please raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to play video games. And if anyone likes to read a book, please raise your hands. No, if you raise your hand about the game, you cannot raise your hand in video. I see that we can see that the number of the people reading books are less than the number of people playing video games. Just a little bit, but I think it's less than. And we see that. And also today I want to talk about with you about the topic that why reading books are better than playing video games. In my presentation, there will be three main sections, including read book, playing video games, and general opinion. There's three of the sections, and each section has some keys, so we have to listen carefully. So let's go to the first section, named is read book section. One, what is read book? Read book is anything you can do. You just pick up the book like this and you open it and read. More detail, according to Wikipedia website, reading is understood as a way to learn language, communicate, and share information with others. But most important, that you read it or not. And until now, many people think that reading story or comic is like reading a book, but no, it's wrong. Books are not fictional like reading comics or reading story, and book always writes about truth, about what's happening around the world. And two, what is the effect of the reading books bring, and what does reading books help us do? And you can see it. Yeah. You can know books are not only an area source of the knowledge or humans, but also an effect of human life. Each book is about a different topic and is providing people with a new knowledge, with opening their eyes. Design book also have many good effects to human health and spirit. For us, it helps improve knowledge, improve thinking, more creative, improve the concentration, and also reduce the stress when they work many times in a day. Three, there's so many benefits to reading. So, how to read the book most effective way? Here I will share with you some steps to read a book effective. One is determine the interest of the reading book, and step two is find out the book information like this. Then you view a table of content like this, and then see the introduction and forward. See the conclusion and summary at the end of the book, and you have to read a few paragraphs after you read detail of the book. And here I show you some steps. So I also share you how one of very famous people read a book, named Bill Gates, and see. Let's see how he's read a book.
I don't let myself start a book that I'm not going to finish. You know, when you're reading, you have to be careful that you really are concentrating, particularly if it's a non-fiction book. Are you taking the new knowledge and sort of attaching it to knowledge you have? For me, taking notes helps make sure that I'm really thinking hard about what's in there. If I disagree with it, sometimes it takes a long time to read the book because I'm frightening so much in an argument. It's actually kind of frustrating. Oh, please say something I agree with so I can get through to the end of this book. So there's this one, it's a fiction book called Infinite Jest, but I'm finally signing it. I stuck my time because I watched the movie, The End of the Tour. I love it. David Foster Wallace comes across as a super interesting, broad thinking person. If the book was like a 200 or 300 page book, there's no doubt. As soon as I watched that movie, I dived in. But it's quite long and complicated. I don't want to make an exception. It's my rule to get to the end. Over time, I will make the switch. But when I'm just sitting there at night reading, often a paper magazine or the book, I'm used to that. It's ridiculous because I have this whole book bag that goes on my trips with me, and it's voluminous and antiquated. I'm reading books like these, you'd want to be sitting down for an hour at a time, because otherwise, just getting your mind around the books I read is not the kind of thing you can do 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Magazine articles fit, or short YouTube videos fit into those little slots. And so, every night I'm reading a little over an hour, and so I can take my book and make some progress.
And that's all. Let's move to the playing game section. Let's go. What is the playing video games? This is what everyone has simply that just open the computers or any device that have a screen and then play favorite games and play with a control like the control or a keyboard. 2. So what the benefit point of the playing video games bring? Many people think that's no, but that's how. By H.K. Peck that the playing game also have some great way to relieve your stress, develop your brain, develop your sloping skill, but along with the benefit is some harms that we have to care that tired, less energy, feeling a little boring, and may have many health problems too. So don't play game too much. Now I will move to the general opinion. In this section, I will say about some opinion. Of my opinion, like I say that it's really no harm to play a little time when we play video games. But do you think that besides playing video games, we have anything useful such as reading books, right? And because it has more benefit than playing games. Design, you can also share your I will also share your how to read a book effective and easily. So there is no reason to shoot a fine of reading books. So I conclude that read book is much better than playing video games because it gives us more knowledge and gives us open the new things, open the new idea. Does anyone have any ideas? If you have another idea, raise your hand. Okay, and what is your idea?
I think you are right, but the game has many types and it also have a learning game too.
But do you know that if we read a book, is have more knowledge than playing games, and then they make a game for just bring a little bit of education and knowledge to the game, not like book is have more knowledge, more idea. So if you learn, don't choose playing game, choose reading book to learn because playing game not the best thing. And in Vietnam, according to a survey in 2009, the number of people recorded reading book is just for 18%, and people who play game is for 22%. You know, this time the divide in Vietnam is not really modern, not really developed, but you can see that the people who play game is too much. And now this can be more. So I hope you don't play game, less readable because it's better, right? Thank you so much for listening to me. Goodbye.